everyone. How are you all tonight? We've got a great program for you tonight as we kick off the Holiday Festival of Lights and Prescott Valley's kickoff to the Christmas and holiday season. So thank you all for joining us tonight.
Welcome, everyone. For those of you that were here last year, you would have remembered that there was a podium here. And apparently, due to budget cuts, we're not using a podium this time. So I'm stuck here holding my speech because I don't want to forget anything. So please just bear with me. Those of you that have heard me talk, I often like to include a story from my family. And those of you that remember, I have 4-year-old twins and a 10-year-old son. So with that being said, those that have 4-year-olds know that they are very inquisitive, in which having twins, we get double the dose, my wife and I. So just recently, my 4-year-old son started asking me if God made trees, and if God made grass, and if God made Santa Claus. And I asked him, well, what do you think? And his response to me was, just so I get this right, was God makes everything. God makes people happy. Santa Claus makes people happy. So of course God made Santa Claus. And I couldn't have said it any better to him. So please remember that no matter what religion you believe in or do not believe in, please know that we need to still take a moment during this holiday season to be happy for what we have in our lives and to do what we can to help support those that are less fortunate. This is what we need to do as a community to set us apart from other cities and towns who have that every person attitude. We are Prescott Valley and we are different. And with anything, you can just imagine the planning that goes involved with this. This doesn't happen overnight. These lights don't get set up, the roads don't get blocked off, and we don't get to enjoy this evening without good planning. So I'd like to just, for a moment, if we can all just put our hands together to thank the Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce, Parks and Rec, Public Works and Facilities, and of course Santa Claus for taking time out of his busy schedule to be here tonight. So let's give a round of applause for that. And not only do these lights represent Christmas, they're also a sign, and I hate to get ahead of it, but that the new year is coming. And with that being said, I'd like to share with you my Christmas wish list and New Year's plans. Number 1, I'd like good health and prosperity to come to all residents of Prescott Valley. Number 2, I'd like God to look over our first responders and active military personnel who may not be home for Christmas, and if not for them, you and I may not be able to celebrate this holiday season and be home with our loved ones. Number 3, I would like that all of our hearts be warmed and inspired with love, giving, and charity to those who may not be as fortunate as others. And finally, to wrap this up, and I don't know if Santa Claus can fit it under our Christmas tree here in Prescott Valley, but on my Christmas and New Year's wish list will be a brand new YMCA to come to our town. All right, everyone, this is one of the things we've been waiting for, right? So here we go. Join me, please, when we count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.